One of the most important elements of a house is the roof. A well-designed roof with dashing colors will make anyone look at the same house again. In a residential zone in Yangpyeong, the construction of a house is going on. Here, we meet Feroof stone chip-coated steel roof tiles, which are being used as roofing materials for this project. Feroof steel tiles are 6 times the size of standard roof tiles. Although it depends on specific conditions, on average, a 99 square meter roof can be finished in a single day, and double that size can be completed in a mere 3 days.
여러 가지를 알아봤는데 금속 기화가 다른 자재에 비해서 모양이나 색상도 다양하고 가격도 저렴하고 시공 방법도 편하고 빠르다고 해서 선택하게 됐습니다.
Feroof's products are high-functionality steel tiles that combine traditional Korean tile design with modern technology. The steel tiles are coated with galvalume, a zinc aluminum alloy, and composed of 10 layers, including the steel base and multiple acrylic coats. Yet all this fits into a mere thickness of approximately 0.4 millimeters. After applying the stone chip layer that determines the color, it's painted with a final top coat of acrylic polymers to keep them in place. Feroof steel tiles resist fire pretty well. Commonly used asphalt shingles are made as an oil byproduct and flare up at the slightest notion of flames. Made from galvalume-coated steel, which has an extremely high melting point, Feroof tiles act like barricades, stopping flames in their tracks. The rate of material loss is also low. An abrasion test using a wire brush demonstrates a loss of less than 1 gram after 50 hard scrubs. One of the great things about Feroof products is the variety and splendor of colors. This is due to the stone chip coloring, which can combine up to 2 tones depending on the customer's tastes. Feroof steel roof tiles boast modern and sensual designs. Rio tiles present a standard U-line design following the traditional style. Rio Easy adds functionality with the addition of 3 grooves. Diva has a repeating pattern that creates solid cubic geometry to the roof. Veneto tiles are perfect for making small waves lapping on the rooftop, while the wood line gives a natural wooden sensation. And the Zisen accentuates the ridges and valleys with its tight lines. The installation process of Feroof tiles is quite simple. First, you need to construct the support with alternating rafters and battens. The next step is to attach the eaves flashing. Then comes the gutter and side flashing, after which the tiles can be put in place. The tiles are placed one at a time from the bottom up, and you need to make sure each tile overlaps. With the completion of the ridge, that's it, your roof is done. Feroof steel roof tiles are 6 times the size, but only 1/6 the weight of standard tiles. As well as making storage and transport easy, this adds less weight that needs to be supported by the building. During earthquakes or storms, lives can be lost to collapsing roofs or shingles gone astray. Even when exposed to a pressurized stream of water at 120 bars, Feroof tiles barely take a dent, unlike the asphalt shingles that crack all over. Feroof stone chip steel roof tiles have captured the hearts of homeowners around the world with their lovely designs and improved safety. Living in a high-rise apartment complex, Moon Soon-yeol is a housewife in charge of a big family of 6. She ends up cooking large amounts of food and also throwing out large amounts frequently. She can't leave food waste to pile up because of the stench and pests. But now, thanks to the Sinkcare waste disposer, her worries have been washed away.
음식물이 쌓이다 보면 우리가 악취가 나고 그 안에서 또 이렇게 하루살이도 생길 수 있고 이러는데 그 음식물 쓰레기를 우리가 간편하게 처리를 할 수 있는 처리기가 있어서 굉장히 도움을 많이 받고 있습니다.
Sinkcare is a food waste disposer that can be attached to the sink. It grinds up food waste, eliminating the hassle and improving the kitchen environment. It's simple to use Sinkcare. You turn the tap on and close the top that also serves as a switch. It starts grinding automatically and the job is done in about 25 seconds. One of the advantages of Sinkcare is that it can chop tough material. Most other disposers can only crush, making them inadequate for fibrous waste. Sinkcare, on the other hand, is designed like a millstone, so it effectively chops and grinds foods, even the likes of cabbage or leek that are chewy with lots of fiber. Sinkcare is also equipped with a circuit programmed to gently accelerate the grinding speed on startup. This reduces shock to the motor and, more importantly, the level of noise, increasing customer satisfaction. In the rare case that you have high volumes of food waste, the motor automatically stops for 10 minutes after the 6th run to avoid damage to the motor from overheating. Even when it operates 6 times in a row, you'll hardly notice it thanks to the low noise level. In fact, the Sinkcare has passed KTL testing at 57 decibels, much lower than the maximum permissible noise level of 70 decibels. Sinkcare works fine with sinks that have small drains as well. Built to international standards, it's meant to fit everywhere. Park Shin-young wasn't happy because there always seemed to be residue left in the drain of the sink. That's why she installed Sinkcare. She's looking forward to not having to take out food waste to the trash anymore. The Sinkcare light-duty model is controlled by a foot switch. It only operates when the foot is on the pedal and stops automatically when the pressure is taken off. This nursery in Gwangju takes care of a broad range of babies and toddlers from ages 1 to 5. Their meals must be customized for each age, and this means they need to prepare many different ingredients. Because of this situation, they always face the problem of what to do with leftover ingredients. But recently, their woes have been resolved thanks to Hummor Sinkcare. Since they process the leftovers right away, there's no more need to leave food lying around.
음식물 쓰레기를 바로바로 제거하니까 너무 깨끗하고 상쾌한 기분, 너무 좋아요. 그리고 또 특히 우리 아이들은 어리기 때문에 면역력이 약해서 건강 때문에 염려가 됐는데 싱크케어가 해결해 주니까 우리 아이들 건강하게 지낼 수 있어서 너무 좋아요.
For a more pleasant kitchen and cleaner environment, Hummor is striving to bring innovation to your kitchen. This general trading company located in Daegu supplies hoses and tubing for all sorts of purposes, ranging from domestic to industrial applications. A tool they could never do without is the abrasive wheel. Also known as a grinding wheel or whetstone, it's used to cut metals or non-metals or grind their surfaces. Here, they use the CZ cutting and grinding wheel. Resin-bonded abrasive wheels are the main product of Cheil Grinding Wheel Industrial Company. High in elasticity and toughness, they're safe for high-speed operation and are suitable for heavy grinding or for use with a grinding compound. One of their hit products is the CZ Cutoff Wheel. The CZ Cutoff Wheel is produced with high-quality materials, so its cutting ability is superior compared to conventional cutoff wheels. The CZ series can be used to cut metals, but it is also equally useful for non-metal materials. In general, it can be used to cut steel pipes, angles, shaped steel, and tube steel among many other applications. The materials used in the CZ series are atypical for cutoff wheels. Thanks to their increased toughness, the wheels wear down more slowly and give off less dust. The CZ series wheels also contain flame retardants that help prevent the workpiece from heating up and thus warping, guaranteeing excellent straightness after cutting. Cruising at a heightened peripheral cutting speed of 80 meters per second, it's very efficient compared to most other wheels that max out at 72 meters per second. No wonder requests are pouring in from many different work sites. Grinding wheels are composed of three main elements: the abrasive, the bond, and pores. Only when these three are combined in harmony is an excellent grinding or cutting wheel born. The pores are especially important as a lack thereof can result in overheating, which in turn can lead to burn marks on the workpiece. That is why the inspection process is considered the most important. To ensure production of only top-quality cutting and grinding wheels, Cheil has put in place a strict inspections process. Starting with a measure of width and radius to see if they conform to specifications, they go on to the balance and flatness test to make sure the disc doesn't wobble. As the wheels will be subject to high-speed rotation in the field, they go through revolution tests to make sure they can withstand centrifugal forces. Of course, the last step is to see whether they actually cut properly, and voila! Based on their technical prowess, Cheil grinding wheel commands over half of the Korean market, and they're also spreading their sales network abroad. Likewise beloved is their super thin cutoff wheel series. These wheels are ultra thin and ultra small. Using a special formulation, they manage to have the thickness compared to conventional cutoff wheels. This minimizes the shave-off area of the workpiece, so Cheil's super thin cutoff wheels come in handy for precision work such as curve cutting as well as straight cutting. It's small enough to be held in one hand and convenient to use, making it popular in any workplace.
처음부터 끝까지 이 카드에는 폭도 좁고 그다가 뒤에 나오는 찌꺼기 칸도 적고 고르게 힘을 줄 수 있도록 물건이 좀 낫다고 생각하는데.
True to its mission of 70 years, Cheil Grinding Wheels is dedicated to the research and improvement of cutting and grinding wheels.